You're not seeing this video by accident. You're seeing this video because you know deep down you deserve more from life. If you're someone who avoids pressure, stop watching this video and just come off. It's not for you. When I was broke, I physically couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. My mom used to come into my room at like 6 a.m. and she would say, my son, get some sleep. You've got work in the morning. And I used to be like, yes, mom, I will. And I used to look at the ceiling in my room and say to myself, why am I so broke? Why? I listened to everything. I stayed out of trouble. I went to university. I went to college. Where's this good job I was promised? Where's all this money I was promised? I kept my head down. I listened to the rules. But the universe didn't give me anything back. I was praying and nothing was coming. And I couldn't understand. Like, I listened to everyone. But I was broke. I couldn't afford the things I liked. I would get paid £2,000 a month. I would keep £500 after I've paid my phone bill, paid my car finance, paid the insurance, and I had nothing left and I couldn't process it. What did I do wrong to deserve all this? What did I do wrong? You've probably been told the exact same thing that I was told. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Keep your head down, focus on your own plate. And that's the problem. That's the problem with that advice about don't compare yourself to people. There's a good side to it and there's a bad side to it. And you need to focus on the good side of that quote. So let's say you see someone with a £300,000 car and then you say to yourself, oh, he's a drug dealer, he didn't work hard, he doesn't deserve it, that's not fair. That's jealousy, that's green eye, that's evil. That's when you shouldn't compare yourself to people. But when you're seeing someone with a £300,000 car, a Lamborghini, and you're thinking to yourself, how did he do that? What uni degree did he get? Why can't I get that? Did he go to uni? How did he do it? I want to be like that. How did he do it? I'm going to work hard and work smarter to achieve that. That's when it's good to compare yourself. You need to compare yourself to people in a good way. If you're going through life saying, oh, I'm doing everything right, you're deluding yourself because there's other people doing things. And then you need to ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Why is it not working for me? I listened to everyone. I listened to the rules. You're probably just like me. You stayed out of trouble. You were told you were going to be given this life. You just work hard. Listen to the rules. Listen to your teacher. And I couldn't sleep because I thought I was owed something from the universe. And the truth was, I wasn't owed it because I didn't work towards it. And that was the light bulb moment for me. You're most likely doing what I used to do. Pray to God, go to your 9 to 5, pray to God for extra zeros, triple your bank account, hoping the universe will pay you back for all your hard work. And then I realized I'm praying for a miracle. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen because God is very powerful, but you're praying for a miracle. And I realized I'm going to this 9 to 5. I'm putting hours into someone else's dream, building their dream. And then I'll come to God and say, oh God, I want to be a millionaire, help me. I'm not working towards that goal. I'm praying for a miracle. And then I realized the light bulb moment came. If I invest in myself, I put all my time into myself, I invest into the right training, I stick to one skill, which was sales. I continue training, doing role plays. Then the universe, God, is going to reward me for this because I'm working towards this. It's impossible that you put hours and you don't reap what you sow. It's impossible. The universe owes you that. God is going to bless you and give you financial freedom because you're working on yourself, not praying for a miracle. It's so popular. And the power of writing things down, working towards a goal, waking up, doing the same thing, keeping that same momentum, not shifting, saying, oh, should I give up and go back to a 9 to 5? That was how I achieved financial freedom, by sticking to something, putting all my hours, sleepless nights into this one mission and praying to God, and the universe rewarded me for my hard work. Have you ever finished your 9 to 5 and you say to yourself, oh my God, what did I do to deserve this life? What did I do? Because I used to think the exact same thing. And then I switched my mindset. I thought to myself, this is my future self speaking to me because I know I don't deserve this. And then I asked myself, but what am I going to do to escape the situation? Because you all know that your current situation is not good, but you still keep on doing the same thing. And then you pray to God, you pray to the universe to say, oh, I want to get more money, be a millionaire, but you're not working towards this, so you don't deserve it. So I came to that realization. I said, okay, let me set a plan. Let's put it this way. Someone who's an addict to drugs, for example, and they consistently do the wrong things, they steal from people around them. If they go to bed and they say to themselves, oh God, please help me stop, and then they wake up the next day and they continue doing the same thing, they're praying for a miracle. they're not working towards changing. Because the power of God, the universe rewarding you for something, you have to work towards that. And it's the same with your 9 to 5. You know you're in a shit situation, but you still keep on doing the same thing, and you're not setting up a plan to escape the situation. So that is the way I manifested financial freedom, from realizing I'm stuck. I know I can pray, I can write things down, I can make a vision board, but what action am I taking? And that was the realization for me. Let me tell you about one of our students, Ash, in the Remote Sales Academy. So on our initial call, he was telling me about his life. He works a 9 to 5. He works as a nurse. His back is aching. He's working long hours. He's the provider for his whole family. And he's not present. And he still cannot afford the life they require. He sends money back home. And I said to him, okay, so what's the plan? What are you going to do to resolve all this? And then he said, my brother, I pray to God to be a millionaire. I'll be okay. And that was the problem. And that's the problem a lot of you are probably facing. You're praying for a breakthrough, but you're not doing anything to actually break through. I said to him, okay, bro, let's look at this. You're praying for something that you've not worked hard for. Is that correct? He said, yeah, it's correct. So would it not be easier if you create a plan, you get the correct blueprint on how to get financial freedom, and then you pray to God it works out? Would that not be easier? And he was like, yeah. And that was the realization. To manifest, to get financial freedom, you can pray to God, you can talk to the universe, you know you're in a bad situation, but you need to take action and stick to something and complete it. If you've made it to the end of this video, I've shown you every reason why you should book a call and get to financial freedom and break free from that life you're currently living. And we'll show you the exact blueprint on how remote sales gets you to financial freedom, how it's worked for me and all our students in the Remote Sales Academy.